How's everybody? Thank you, Kevin, and to Wayne and Stephanie, and to Katie, too. I wish we could conjure her here. This is some pieces from a memoir in progress titled You Cannot Make Us Pure. So it's really kind of meditating on how South Korea expelled all of these people as adoptees. Korea expelled us, undigestible children, its dark, unnameable matter. This book is an exorcism. Not having any other, I must be my own shaman, my own oracle, seer, enact my own catharsis. I need not kill my king father, marry my queen mother, nor gouge out my eyes to see. I will not birth my own sisters and brothers. A purge, the opposite or the same as hunger. Instead of purging the impurities, I must conjure some other alchemy, some other kind of magic, some reckoning with this chorus of ghosts. Stubborn. Some of us refuse to die completely. Our rebirths were partial, even grotesque. My resurrection has become more and more mutilated over time. I am more and more impure. A haunting, spectral, ghosts like seeds and bulbs in the ground, waiting, fragrant with desire and time and the unspoken, many blanks and bewilderments. Black holes that contract and expand through time and space. Let us dissolve. I am a member of a small diaspora, one that has peaked and is in decline. Each of us represents some discontinuity, a rupture. Some of us are invisible. Some of us are secrets, just walking around. People with our faces and our hands and our mannerisms do not know of our existence. I could tear the blueprint out of my body and send it to you. We may be someone else's body-sized holes of shame. Eventually, it seems, our peculiar migration group will be extinct. When I realized this, I cried bitter tears of grief, though sometimes I think my own personal rage will burn us out of time, like a cheap match to cheap paper. I don't want more of us to be produced, to be fashioned for the pleasure and completion of strangers. Discontinued. Make no more of us. In the meantime, I will try not to fly apart like a bomb every minute of the day. And then this piece has some interview with this Korean poet. Her name's Kim Hae-soon. And this was in a 2012 interview with the literary magazine Guernica. You can find it online. So Kim Hae-soon writes or says, a murderer with a weak-looking face committed several serial murders of women in Korea. When I hear of these incidents, I think and dream of the victims. Then in May, former South Korean President Roh Moo-hyun killed himself. These corpses and I are different people, but we are woven out of the same cloth in the same period. It is like you open a manhole cover on each person's head and find sewage spewing out. I used to go deep into this sewage, taking myself as a hostage. When I am inside, I wonder what can be more grotesque than the world and myself. The time of soul and the time of myself are mixed up, and they flow together in step. So time passes. I wake up in the morning and have breakfast, go to work at the Seoul Arts Institute, drive, and move incessantly, not knowing why I have to live like this, and without the intention of what I will do in my life. From that day, I have thought the thing that controls my movement is an empty thing, an architecture built of holes. I do not know what I want to do. The holes know. And Guernica responds, the human body is very much present in your poems. The body of women, the monstrous, sick body, the mother's body, the vomiting body. Your poems are flooded with visceral images. Why is the body so important to your poetry? Kim Hae-soon responds, we have certain rules for traditional lyric poetry in Korea. I twist my body, confused by what to say and how to act facing these rules. Confronting traditional lyricism, I speak with a bare body. In order to speak with a bare body without the tattoos of culture on it, ironically, you need a new way of speaking. So that's the end of that part of it. My body and I have taken each other hostage. We are holding each other ransom. Until it is time to pay, I will write or speak. The time of soul and time of myself are mixed up, and they flow together instead. I continuously, every moment, need a new way of speaking. My body does not always understand the rules. Speaking is sometimes like breaking. Thank you.